Hello everyone, my name is Lorrae van Kerkhoff and I'm the Director of the Institute for Water Futures at the ANU. I'm really pleased to be involved in the hackathon. Thanks to the organisers for inviting us to take part. I've just got a short video here answering the problem or the question that we've been given, which is about what's the role of universities in tackling complex problems. I only have one slide and a few points to make in the 5 minutes or so that I have, so we'll go through them fairly quickly. From the Institute for Water Futures perspective, there are really three main outcomes that we're driving towards in our academic contributions to complex problems like managing water in a drying world. The first one is about generating understanding, and this is really focused on how do these social, hydrological, ecological systems actually work? I guess it's the traditional role that we tend to associate with science and research. There's a lot we don't know, and systems are constantly changing. Some approaches may be there to answer specific questions. So, for example, what can we learn from remote sensing data about soil moisture availability and how that changes under different meteorological or climatic conditions? But a social question might also be, are there patterns of connection between water availability and mental health of communities facing water shortages? What do these patterns tell us about the distribution of benefits and costs of water sharing? Based on this understanding, we can then start to ask questions about what futures are socially and scientifically feasible. The future is always uncertain, even our present day knowledge is uncertain, but growing our understanding helps us to navigate that uncertainty with greater confidence. The second role of universities in tackling complex problems is about creating new options. Innovation is always about creating new choices or new options that didn't exist before. These can be new technologies. We might think, for example, of using nanotechnology membranes for desalination as one example, but they can also be new processes for decision making or new ways of allocating shared resources such as water. The national water market, for example, was an innovation introduced to give greater flexibility in where water resources are used. Resilience is often discussed in relation to sustainable communities and sustainable production, and resilience is really enhanced when people have more options that they can choose from. The third main role of universities in tackling complex problems is to support the implementation of new tools or processes and to learn lessons from real-world experiments. This can either be done as independent critical assessment or by monitoring and refining actions that are underway. In an independent mode, academic researchers or universities can stimulate public discussion and debate, for example, in evaluating who are the winners and losers in different ways of organising how we share our water resources. Or it can be as partners in a collaborative mode, for example, co-designing and monitoring the implementation of new experiments in, let's say, managed aquifer recharge or similar approaches to water management. This hackathon, of course, can cross all three of these roles. Innovation is really about creating new options, but it can also drive new understandings and support real-world experiments in water management, distribution and sharing. I'm really excited to see what you come up with. As our country faces a drying future, your ability to think creatively and come up with new ideas and solutions is going to be more needed than ever. I look forward to being part of the conversations that you have over the next coming days and weeks. Thank you.